All right, with about 38 seconds to go in the warm-ups here, we are in Wayzata, or in Plymouth actually, playing against Wayzata.
Welcome to Rink C, home of the Providence Academy Lions, and home to the regional game when Finn's team scored B1, took down Edina to go to state. It was a great day. Finn had the game winner. It was awesome.
Very nice.
Well, quick setup for the game. We play Wayzata, obviously. They are 16, 18, and 3 on the year. They have been outscored by their opponent 123 to 138. Recently lost to Orono 2-1, Armstrong 6-2, beat Monticello 4-3, Stillwater 5-4, lost to Waconia, who we had a tight game with.
Yep.
Lost to Waconia 3-2, beat Hopkins 5-2, Centennial 5-2, Mankato 5-3. Lost to White Bear 5-1. We just beat White Bear when I was gone.
3-2, yep.
When we played them last, it was quite some time ago, right around Thanksgiving on November 26th, and we were the victors 5-2.
Where was that game? Was that a Hopkins tournament game? I'm trying to remember playing them, and I couldn't, in my brain, come up with when we played them or where we played them.
Well, let's see. We played...
Yeah, did we play anybody right before, right after? Same.
Yeah, we played Edina right the day before, but it wasn't a tournament, I don't think.
Nope.
That was probably one of our
first district games. That could be at
home.
home, yeah. Maybe it was at Cotterman. I don't remember for sure, but
Maple Grove comes into the game ranked 14th in the now rankings, 28, 10, and 3, outscoring their opponents 168 to 80. Recently lost to Woodbury, but we have a scoring pandemic on our team, or I don't know what you want to call it, anemic scoring. Last game 1, game before 3, game before 0. Did put up 5 2 games in a row, but mostly has been 3 or less as of late. So let's see if a little team play might change that today. Here we go.
This is Kaminsky. Kaminsky slides it over to Seppelt, and Seppelt will pick it up just outside the blue line. Walk it ahead, give it to Wider. Wider gets it in, but not deep. Wayzata will drive it all the way behind their net and stop short and looks to make a pass. He fires it all the way out, and this will be an ice, and we'll have a face-off. He waved it off.
It stopped right on the goal line. No, Cheska did not play it.
What in the world?
I think there's like a wet spot there.
Okay.
It just died.
This is Kaminsky now. He backhanded to Wider. Wider fires one off the side of the net, picks up his own rebound, and goes back behind. And there's Kaminsky to chase. Kaminsky has it. Tries to pull it to the middle, got knocked off the puck, and here comes Wayzata. Wayzata off a skate, back here to the near side, and they'll come across the blue line. They're in on side, Seppelt picks up the puck and fires it up towards Kaminsky, goes off the blue line, and then out of the zone, and Wayzata has it at neutral. Wider on him, chips it into the zone to Seppelt. Seppelt has it, stops just inside the blue line, couldn't get it out. Eisen tries to help, Eisen can't get a stick on it, puck lays loose in the slot. Wayzata has it here at the point, tried to pull the trigger. Kaminsky was able to stop him from doing that, and they'll push it back behind. Now it's Seppelt. Seppelt has it, gives it Kaminsky in the half wall. Kaminsky walks it back down low, fires it off the referee's elbow, and now Seppelt battles there in the corner. Seppelt's able to come away with it. He takes his time to fire it up to Wider. Wider gets it near side to Kaminsky, and Kaminsky's got a break. Kaminsky in with 2 guys on him, shoots wide, rebound comes up to the point. Henry was able to hold it for a minute, but now it's Martin in neutral. Martin looks to fire it up past 3 defenders, and it comes to Henry. Henry at neutral. Kaminsky's still on, he'll leave now, and it'll be Henry and Schneider. Goaltender makes the save and leaves no rebound.
Long opening shift for Kaminsky.
Yep.
Minute 47 into the game here. We got a full, fresh new line out. He wanted that first goal. He was working hard for it. Beautiful pass by Wider to spring him. I liked what I saw there. We need to have that speed through neutral, so we'll see if we can do that again.
Face off for Henry. He lost it to Wayzata. They push it up to the half wall, and they look to move it to the middle. Too far for the center coming through, and this will be an ice this time. And we'll have a face off in the offensive zone again.
So I don't know what happened on that icing. It stopped, but it stopped on the opposite side of the goal line. So I don't know why he waved it off.
Huh. I didn't, I gave up watching because I was busy trying to figure out the clock. And Henry on a draw again. He's got Schneider and Bergman with him. Bergman's back from his fishing trip. They were up on Mille Lacs and didn't see many fish. That's kind of my story on Mille Lacs as well. This is Martin.
Every time.
Martin off the shin pad, and it comes to Varian. Varian goes to Martin. Martin rings it up towards Bergman. Bergman now to Henry. Henry across the blue line. He lost it in the middle. Wayzata picks it up there, and they'll fire it off the boards towards Varian. Varian holds it at the red line. It gets chipped past him. Henry got a stick on it, but not enough. Now Martin has to play deep. Wayzata leaves it behind the net for Henry. Henry has it. He fires it up to the half wall to Schneider. Schneider in the middle to Bergman. Bergman off his skates and has it on his stick. Bergman drives in wide. Gets bumped off the puck. Needs some help from Schneider. Schneider comes in and bumps and looks for the puck. It pops out to Schneider. Schneider off the boards towards Kampa. He holds the zone and fires it back in towards Bergman. Bergman knocked it down behind and picks it up in the corner. Bergman off the wall to Bear. Bear walks the blue line, shoots low, got tipped out front, knocked in towards the net by Schneider. Comes out to Kampa at the top, and he'll knock it in deep and ring it around. Bear will pinch. Bear to try and hold the zone. He swings and misses, and now Wayzata's out with shot on net to Sheska. Sheska makes the save, leaves it for Bear near side corner. Bear off the wall towards Chung. Chung fired it up to Sowards. Sowards couldn't connect, and now it's Wayzata in the zone. They walk around Bear, try to fire one out front. Kampa gets a stick on that. Bear will chip it back to Wayzata. Wayzata comes out here to the near side point. He walks the blue line, shoots low. Sheska makes the save. Rebound loose for Wayzata, and they chip it back behind. Bear ties up. Needs some help from a center. Sowards comes in, bumps and looks for the puck. Bear has it. Up to Chung. Chung looks to the middle. Slides one towards Schutz, but he couldn't get it through the stick of a Wayzata defender. And now they have it in their own zone. Wayzata D to D, far side wing, and now tried to come here near side. Bounces off his stick. He'll get it off just inside the blue line, fired across. Schutz knocked it forward, but not out. Bear has it. Bear fires it up to Eisen, who's fresh off the bench. Eisen picks it up at the red line. Drives it wide. He's a 1-on-5 here. He just shoots. Got knocked down before it got to the net. Wider comes in to help. Gets chipped over Wider up past Seppel, and now Kaminski has to race. Kaminski with a Wayzata skater right on him. He picks up the puck and slides behind his own net. Walks around two guys. This is Kaminski now. Drives it wide. He's across the red, across the blue, and he got it taken off his stick. He'll try to get it back behind the net. He chips it past the defender. Kaminski still has it. He's in the corner, sidesteps a check. Puck lays loose. This is Wider now to help. Comes out to Seppel at the point. Seppel chips it in a little bit deeper, but not deep enough. Seppel falls down there, and now we have a 3-on-1 against Faust. Wayzata has the puck. Shot got through to Sheska. Rebounds on Wayzata's stick. Bouncing puck lays loose. And it comes out here to Kaminski. Kaminski has it. Kaminski will ring it around near side for Faust. Faust will pick it up in the corner. Faust looks ahead towards Eisen. Eisen chipped it ahead, but Wayzata picks that off. Nice stop there by Sheska. He leaves a rebound in the corner, and Seppel's on it. Seppel has a guy draped on him, so he fires it off the boards and gets it out of the zone towards Wydra. Wydra pushes a little bit farther into neutral. Wayzata goes down in that same spot that Seppel went down. I don't know if there's something on the ice there or just...
You almost wonder if there's some debris on the ice.
Yeah, exactly.
He kind of face planted, so did that kid.
Yep, this is Martin to try and hold. Martin chips it down towards Schneider. Schneider fires one in.
Oh,
it's in the back of the net. Nice job by Schneider there.
That's where I was taught to shoot as a young kid, over the pad below the blocker. Snuck that one past number 30.
Here's your replay.
So I didn't see how it came out of the corner. Maybe it went right to him.
And Martin got it down to Schneider,
Martin,
and he walked it right
there
at the top
you
of the
go.
circle. And then
Martin,
found that far side.
Schneider from Martin.
Face off for Henry here. He's got Bergman and Schneider with him. Henry wins it back to Martin. Martin has it just inside his own blue line, fires it up to Bergman. Bergman got it ahead. Not in deep, but Henry picks off a D-to-D pass. Tried to slide it across the slot to Schneider, and a good stick lift there by Wayzata took that pass away. Wayzata now has it in the corner, sidesteps the check from Schneider. Martin holds his own. Martin kicks it back in the corner. Wayzata tries to chip it around him. Varian will pinch. Varian to hold, he does. Now it comes out to Wayzata at the half wall. They have a guy snuck behind all our guys, and here he is, one-on-one with Martin. Martin to hold him wide. He gets a pass out. Two guys, shot through to Sheska, rebounds loose in the corner, and they battle there. Sheska chips it ahead, gives it to Schneider. Schneider walks out behind his own net, and he has it across his own blue line. Gets it to the red line, dumps it in, and two of the three forwards will change. 1D goes, and Wayzata has it in their own corner. Good forecheck here by Henry to buy some time for Chung and Schutz, Now Schutz pressures. Bear will pick this puck up just outside his own blue line, fired ahead off of Schutz. Bouncing puck goes to Wayzata. Wayzata tried to come here near side. Bear picked it off in the middle. Bear gets that taken off his stick. Good step up there by Varian. Varian got enough of the body to slow down. Bear picked up the puck and fired it out. Back towards Varian. Varian off the referee at the blue line. Wayzata picks it up, comes across the blue line, still out of the zone, but then fires it in on sides. Bear has it, leaves it for Chung. Chung has Sowards and Schutz with him. He slides it to Schutz in his skates. Schutz picks that up, drives it into the middle. Shot went wide. Rebound comes out towards Sowards. Sowards has it there. He gives it to Kampa. Kampa walks around one, leaves it for Sowards. Sowards tried to go right back to Kampa. Good give and go play there, but Wayzata's going to try and fly a guy out of the zone, so RD got to be aware. Bear's able to get back here.
Leaf was watching the game before we came here, and he was talking about they constantly have somebody high. I'm sure they must have talked about it before the game.
Sowards fires it up to Wider. Nice pass. Wider in the zone with some speed. He's got Kaminsky in the middle. Wider gets hooked. No penalty. Wider fires it off the back of the net. Kaminsky has it now behind the net. Looks to make a move. Slides it out here to Faust. Faust has time. He shoots. Rebounds loose to Wider. Wider pushed it to his forehand but couldn't get a shot off. Kaminsky will pick it up, fire it back out to Kampa. Kampa has it at the point. He fires it down in deep for Eisen. Eisen tried to muscle a pass through to Faust but couldn't get it there. Now Kaminsky gets tied up. Eisen's on the defenseman who slides behind his own net. Swing and a miss by Wider, and here comes Wayzata. Wayzata chipped it ahead. Kampa gets a stick on that. Comes to Kaminsky. Kaminsky wheels it back in his own zone. Looks to make a pass. Lost the puck, and now he picks it back up. Kaminsky looks, shoots a bouncing puck on net. Goaltender makes the save, and he'll leave it there for his defenseman. Eisen on him right away. Eisen, good forecheck there. Tried to ring it back, buy himself some time as Kaminsky and Schneider are on now. Pass Kaminsky back in the corner. Eisen couldn't find the handle, and now it's Wayzata out of the zone. Schneider picks off a pass. Schneider goes to the net. 1-on-2, 1-on-3 now. Schneider has no help, so he gives it back to Faust at the point. Faust picks it up on his backhand, gets it to his forehand, and dumps it into Schneider. Schneider battles in the corner with two Wayzata players. Comes out over Faust, and this will be an ice unless Seppelt can get there in time. It's a 2-on-1 now against Seppelt. Wayzata has the puck. They tried to give it to a trailer. Good body by Faust. And he takes that puck away. Now it's out to Schneider at the half wall. He can't get around a defenseman that's pinching. Schneider has it now. He chips it up to Bergman coming through the zone, and Bergman's out. Bergman across the blue, on sides, walks, but gets it knocked off his stick. And now it comes out to Seppelt, who holds on it with his skates just inside the blue line, and it comes out to the middle. Faust has to battle with a Wayzata player. Now up to Bergman. Bergman will chip it in deep. Schneider will leave on a change. Bergman and Henry will stay on to forecheck. Bergman takes the body. Henry takes the puck. Henry walks to the side of the net. Shoots and scores.
Postage stamp, baby, top right. You know, Leaf and I were just talking about it. When Henry scores, he has a tendency to score multiple goals in a game.
That is true.
We'll see if today is
Here
that
you go.
day.
He finds that little pocket up over the shoulder of the goaltender. Nice forecheck by Bergman to take the body. Henry swings
Bergman
in.
separated him perfectly, and bam, right over the shoulder. I think that one might have been unassisted, but Bergman sure deserved an assist there.
Absolutely. 5:37 to go, first period. And it comes to Martin. Martin D to Varian. Varian will step across the red line and fire it in. And now this will be Chung to chase. Good hustle here by Chung. He's on him right away. Makes him throw it up the boards. Got past two guys. Nice opportunity
recovery
here for Schutz. Schutz gets a shot. Oh, tried to make a pass to Chung, and Wayzata's able to pick that pass off. Martin and Varian have to back up. Wayzata has the puck across the blue line on sides. He bodies. Puck lays loose under Martin now. Still loose, and it goes off the side of the net and then drops behind for Wayzata. Wayzata will ring it back behind the net, and now we'll have to chase. Varian on him. Chung comes to help. Chung gets a stick on that, but it gets out to the point. They go D to D far side. He walks to shoot. Shot. Blocker saved by Sheska. Rebounds loose. Sheska squares that up and makes that save.
Nice series of saves there by Cheska. That play by number 2 was like a basketball play. He turned and backed him down into our own net. You don't see that very often at one-on-one, but it was kind of effective.
Especially because he was able to turn and look for somebody coming through the slot to maybe give a pass.
In all the games that we've watched this year, I don't know if I've ever seen somebody do that.
I would agree. Face-off lays at the dot for Eisen. Now Kaminsky picks it up, slides it down to Kampa. Kampa will ring it around for Wider. Wider chips it ahead. Eisen on a race. Puck bounces past one defender, but the other one picks it up, and now it's Wayzata inside our zone. He pulls to shoot around Kampa, drives to the side of the net, leaves it there for a rebound. Still loose. Sheska finds it, and he covers it up. Dangerous play there on the side of the net.
Kampa's getting pinballed there. His own guy kind of gave him a shove, and the Wayzata guy gave him a shove.
So Eisen will take this draw again inside the D zone. He's got Campa in the corner, and Wider will break if he gets an opportunity. Face-off lays for Sheska. Sheska covers it up. Does not leave a rebound, and we'll have another face-off.
All right, here we go. Third time's a charm.
Face-off again. Lays for Campa. Now Kaminsky. Kaminsky and Campa trade, and Kaminsky goes behind the net. Sidesteps a check, and he's out of the zone with some speed. Kaminsky slides it up to Wider. Wider will fire it in on net. Bouncing puck saved by the goaltender, and he'll just cover it up and leave a face-off in his own zone. With
I like that headman there by
409.
Kaminsky. You know, he was coming with speed. I thought he was maybe going to give it right back.
Yep.
They are moving the puck a little bit better so far this game, which is great, especially through the neutral zone. I really think that Woodbury's are in a trap, and we could not figure that out yesterday. I'd like to go back and watch that video and see what that looked like. I wish we were from a little higher up.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to watch that
so you
game.
can kind of see how they're executing it, because it was really effective.
Yep. So barrel pinch here, try to hold. He's able to get a shoulder on that. Not able to keep it in. And now it comes back to Campa in his own zone. Campa goes far side. Little too much for Kaminsky, and that'll be an icing. We'll have a face-off in our own zone, just to the left of Sheska.
All right.
Henry, Schneider.
See if we can have a little magic here out of the defensive zone.
Henry, Schneider, Bergman. I don't know what's going on. They're the home team. They should be able to change whenever they want.
Arm was already up.
That's for us, though, typically.
I think once you blow the whistle,
okay,
and the arm's up, neither
Faust
team can
has it.
change.
He fires it up off the boards, and Bergman chases. Wayzata's defenseman is able to pick it up. Bergman turns him all the way back into his to the half wall. Henry comes in, no trip, and it comes to Schneider. Schneider gives it to Henry. Henry off his skate. Now he has it in the slot. He fires one wide, and now the rebound goes in the corner. Good stick there by Schneider. He knocks it down. He'll get a high sticking here. So a high stick on Schneider. We'll have a face-off in our own zone with 3:18 to go in the period.
Didn't really care for that hit on Schneider.
No.
You know, he could have hurt him.
I mean, good news is he fell straight to the ground, didn't launch him into the boards, but yes. All right, face-off lays for Faust again. Faust will ring it this time. Bergman has to try and get here. He lost that battle to the Wayzata defenseman. Wayzata D tries to pull and shoot, and it leaves the zone. He gets it back in off the referee, so it didn't actually go in the zone.
Back there.
And now Wayzata has it in the middle on Seppel. Seppel's able to take the body, make him shoot from up high, and it goes wide. Schneider battles. Faust takes the body, looks for the puck,
Faust
and now
has
he
a couple
finds
physical plays right today. He's looking good.
Faust chips around towards Seppel. Seppel now gets it up to Bergman. Bergman has it at the blue line, but he can't get it in deep, or get it out, sorry. And now Wayzata has it in the slot.
Nice
Shot
block.
off of Faust, and it comes to Henry, and Henry, somebody's going to get a slash.
Yeah, I think it's on Schneider.
Henry or Seppel or Schneider. Okay.
All right, to the kill. 2:38 left here in the first. Also, Maple Grove up 2-0, but for the next 2 minutes will be 5-on-4. Shots pretty dang even so far too. Let's see what we can do.
First power play of the game goes to Wayzata, and we'll see how they handle it. Face-off lays for Wayzata. Shutt swings through and takes that away. Varian's able to chip it out of the zone, and now Wayzata's back in onside. Good job by Sowards. The pressure at the blue line. He kicks it ahead. D to D for Wayzata in the neutral zone, and they'll try to walk it in. They're in on sides. He stops there just inside the blue line. He'll ring it around towards Varian. Varian up towards Schutz. Schutz chips it out. Nice job. Nice touch there by Schutz. Sowards will pressure. Fires it up here near side. Gets past everybody and comes to Martin. Martin off the boards to Sowards. Sowards in the middle of Schutz.
Oh,
Schutz
got him.
steps around a guy, gets pulled down. No penalty.
Wow.
That seemed a little bit like a holding to me as he pulled him down and spun him.
I was about to get moderately upset because I didn't say now's the time for a shorthanded goal.
Schutz had his opportunity.
I mean, I've been calling for Joey on the shorthanded for 35 games.
All right, still on the kill for 126 with the Schneider penalty for slashing. And Wider picks it up. Goes back behind, in front of the net, sorry, and Wayzata has it. They come here near side. in the zone, on sides. Wayzata walks to the slot, shot through to Sheska, blocker save, rebound goes to Martin in the corner. Gets chipped up to Wider. Wider just swings and misses. Wayzata's going to try to walk off the wall. Wider is able to push it ahead. Now comes out to the point. Slides it back down to the half wall. Wayzata has it. Got shot, or pass got through, comes to the near side. Sheska's kind of hung up in the net.
Yeah, his stick
got
was
lucky
caught.
they couldn't fire a shot off, and Wider's able to clear the zone. Wider chipped it off a stick, and now Wayzata will take it in their own zone with 50 seconds to go in the power play. Wayzata fires it D to D just outside their zone, and now at neutral, and he fires it ahead. No ice. Gets past Martin, and Wayzata's first to it. He'll try to pick it up in the corner. Martin tried to tie him up. Walk to the side of the net. Shot got through. Second shot gets through. Wider kicks it out of there and gets it out.
Nice play by Cheska.
Couple really nice saves by Sheska. And now it'll be Wayzata again, still in the power play here for 20 more seconds. And they're across the blue line. He walks in the middle of three guys. Campa bodies him up. Puck comes to Henry. Henry goes high off the glass. Nice job to get it out. 10 to go in the penalty. This is Bergman. Bergman pressures the Wayzata defender. He steps past both Bergman and Henry. Now we got a 3-on-2 the other way. Walks to the middle, leaves it on a forehand. Shot gets through to Sheska. He makes the save and does not leave a rebound.
Not often do I run out of space here in the visitors' shot column, but I've got them at 12 shots already this period.
Oofta.
We have 11, which is almost our entire game yesterday total.
Yep. Face-off lays at the dot and goes actually behind the net and barrel battle there and try to get it up to Henry. We are full strength here. Comes out to Bergman. He knocked that pass down, but then the Wayzata defender is able to take it away. Wayzata slides it in the zone, but they are offsides.
I like that step up at the blue line by Campa.
Absolutely.
You got something to say to the player? I guess at the end of the Woodbury game yesterday, there was a lot of jawing going on the ice.
Okay. You could tell Schneider was in it with a few guys.
Leafs said they had a lot to say to him too.
Face-off is a win for Maple Grove, but they pushed it out to the Wayzata defender. He picks it up in his own zone, and he'll fire it in to our zone, and we'll have a face-off with 9.2 to go in the period.
You know I love the stat, so I'm going to share it because Mr. Henry already has a goal, but he also is 6-1 on the dot in the first period.
Good for him. That's
But
important.
look at how much of a difference it makes. We're playing with the puck. We have an opportunity in the defensive zone to get it out, offensive zone to score.
Absolutely. 9.2 to go in the period. Face-off lays for Kaminsky. He tried to push it back behind for Eisen. 4 to go. Eisen, now Wayzata. Wayzata turns it back, and that'll be the end of the period.
Well, Ryan, I had shots as 12-11 them. On the board, they have it 13-10 them. Either way, we finally got some offense going with a couple of goals. I would imagine Schneider's goal was an indication of maybe a spot to shoot, because then a couple guys kept shooting low blocker.
Yep.
But then you look at the other goal, and it was top glove. So
Speaking of that, and now I just pushed the wrong button, so we'll have another highlight that means nothing, but here's the first goal.
came up high. There you go. Mr. Martin slid it right back down, and C&I shot got through traffic from Schneider, but perfectly placed.
And this is the Henry goal where Bergman forechecked hard.
Took away time and space, made the turnover, and bam, that was a great shot. Beat him right up in the elbow of that netting. Well, big news for the Score Day Crimson. They won the Thief River Falls tournament, got to play in the Little Ralph a couple of times.
Very nice.
Taking down Roseville in the championship, 7-5, I think it was. But we lost to Roseville earlier in the year in a Monticello tournament, and they have some speed demons on their team.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to going back and watching the game and seeing how they sort of contained them for 5 goals, but we managed to score 7. So, well, the Wayzata Trojans taking their time over there. In district play, we do have a game clock. So we're down to 62 minutes left on the game clock. You have exactly 90 minutes to complete a Bantam game.
With one resurface.
Yep.
Otherwise, if they're lower levels like B1,
Yep,
B2.
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
Which
actually they get, I think, an hour and 15.
75.
Yep.
I think the scores might be 60.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And that is tough to get through.
All right, so Wayzata picks up the faceoff, tries to walk past Ison. He takes his guy out, but Wayzata pushed it ahead. Shot gets through to Sheska. He covers it up, and we'll have a faceoff inside the D zone early here in the second period.
All right, this is a good setup here. If we can win the draw, you got Kaminsky flying. The problem is you have the bench side you're banking it off of, so you got to get it low on the board.
Faceoff goes for Wayzata though, and they fire it down to the corner. Campa on him, he bumps. Wayzata slid it behind the net. Now they try to get it out front. Bear had his guy tied up. Puck comes to Wydra to Kaminsky. Kaminsky back to Wydra. Wydra has it, slides it out front. Goaltender makes a save and he covers it up and doesn't leave a rebound. Ison was streaking in to find that rebound.
It was the right play though. He chipped it ahead, and then he went right to the net.
And he tried to, I think Kaminsky reached for it to try to just tip it towards the net.
I like that.
Yep, I do too.
And it allows us to enter a speed when they're doing that, because it's always headman, and then in that scenario, Wydra's not stopping.
Yep. Ison on the draw, wins it back towards Bear, but Campa had to back out to play D. This is Bear now. Bear
good
takes the body. Yep, good back check by Kaminsky. He took the puck. Bear took the body. And now they battle in front. Well, now we're going to get a trip on Ison. Ison will go to the box for tripping with 14-18 to go in the second period. We're only up 2-0. And we give another power play opportunity to Wayzata.
The 40 refs in the stands made sure that one was called. They were screaming because Johnny got tangled up with that guy out front. They were already screaming. And then the trip came, and then they were really screaming. Well, Seppelt and his new Twig are out there on the penalty kill. We'll have to discuss the new technology, the CCM Vision, at some point.
Kaminsky and Wydra stay. I have not. Now back to Faust. Faust rings it off the boards. Comes out to the defenseman for Wayzata, but he can't leave the zone or keep the zone. Now it's Kaminsky. Kaminsky in on a breakaway. Pulls to his backhand. Shoots it wide.
He got hooked.
Went off the side of the net. He had an opportunity. I probably didn't get it on camera because I was busy zooming. This is Wayzata. Wayzata's out of the zone, still in the power play here, and here they come. Try to chip it through Wyder skates, and they're offsides.
Interesting they blew that. That went off of Wyder into our zone.
But they put the momentum behind the puck. I think that
counts.
I think if you have to have control leaving or coming in, I believe. Well, Shuts and
good
Sowards.
Front part of that kill.
Faust will chip it out to neutral for Wayzata, and they'll go D to D in the neutral zone. Now up to the blue line. Gets out to the blue line. Swing and a miss by Shuts, but Sowards has it. Sowards puts it to his forehand and walks in the zone. He's got Shuts with him. He'll shoot. Goaltender makes a save and leaves no rebound.
Good hard shot. It's fine to get an offensive zone, face off when you're on the penalty kill.
Yep.
Get fresh legs out there.
Same four stay. So it's Shuts and Sowards and Seppelt and Faust. And we'll have a draw, and it comes to Faust. Faust gets a shot through. Goaltender looked for it because he didn't know where it went, and it stuck in his pads, and he's able to hold on.
Faust proved to everybody he's got a hard shot up in Roseau, and it's not changed. It's still hard.
Face-off win, back to Faust again. Faust looks to lay it in the corner.
4 face-off wins in a row for Sowards.
This will be Shuts. Shuts can't hold the zone. Wayzata is going to come out on the power play, and they get it past Seppelt. And now Faust is on a one-on-one with a second guy coming in. Good job of Seppelt to get a stick on that puck. And now it lays behind, and Faust bodies up.
Ooh.
Now Sowards. Sowards looks to take it away. Now they'll set up. Wayzata has it in the corner. Bounces over his stick. Faust is able to swing in and grab it. He fires it up towards Shuts. Shuts tried to get it out of the blue line. That did leave the zone, and they'll have a whistle and a face-off.
I love how Faust is playing so far. I mean, he's physical. He just buried a guy behind the net right there. And that's the third time he's really, good, clean, hard hits right through the guy's chest.
Yep. Hands are down. Absolutely.
But I think that's an element of our game that we've kind of been missing for a while, is that physical, I don't want to say nastiness, but just overall physical play.
Face-off lays at the dot, gets pushed to Kaminsky, and he has it.
That was a great play by Kaminsky right there.
Kaminsky and Wydra are the forwards on this kill. Kaminsky tried to get it back towards Martin. Now Varian has it. Varian chips it ahead, and now it gets here to the blue line. Kaminsky battles just outside the blue, and now Wydra chips it in off a glove, and Wayzata will pick it up at their own blue line and walk ahead. Wayzata to the blue line, on sides. Martin poke checks that away from the first guy, but it ends up on the second attacker's stick. And now that was Kaminsky who knocked it back down towards Martin. Martin has to battle out in the middle, and now it comes to Varian. Varian lost it in the slot. Sheska makes the save. Puck's loose behind the net. It comes out to the side. Nice job there by...
Get up!
Henry was not offsides, but he couldn't catch up to it. So we just got full strength. Ison jumped on the bench. Henry was late to come on the ice. And I think coaches are talking to Ison, like, be aware of what's happening.
What's that? Well, I didn't see it. Chesko's getting spun around the net. I don't know if you saw that when you were calling, but a guy was pushing him out of the way. He was battling for position. It was certainly a hold and an interference on 25 on your son for a little while.
Leaves the face-off dot here. I don't know what the reasoning is, and we'll have a draw. Henry again on the draw.
Great draw.
Henry won it, gets it rung around towards Schneider. Schneider has some time, and he looks. Schneider got it knocked off his stick from a back checker, and here comes Wayzata in the zone. On Martin, one-on-one. Shot gets through to Sheska. He makes the save. Blocker save, dropped right in front of him, and the rebound was covered up. 11:55 to go now, second period. 2-0, Osseo Maple Grove leads.
Our coaches are seeing the same thing I am. They keep slashing Cheska after the play. You could hear coach saying it's the third time it's happened.
Face-off comes to the point for Wayzata, and they couldn't pull the trigger. Now he has it again. He slides it D to D, and he'll get a shot through. Sheska makes the first save. Puck's loose, and then he falls on it and covers it up. Wayzata player went down late there. Well, now we're going to make a forward change. Sowards, Schutz, and
maybe coach is sick of their forwards getting to the front of the net. Back in our goalie.
Bear and Campa stay. Sowards wins it back to Campa. Campa fired up off the boards. Chung chases. Chung needs a little speed to get there. He does get there. He's got Sowards in front. He gives it to him. Sowards got tied up and couldn't get a shot. Sowards now in the corner. Slides it out to Schutz at the dot. Schutz tried to shovel one towards the net for Chung. And now barrel hold and leave it to Campa neutral. Campa almost lost it. He fires it in on net. Schutz after it. Schutz tries to take the body, takes it away for a second, fired it off the side of the net, and Wayzata picks it up there, and they fire it out to the middle. It'll be a 2-on-2 against Bear and Campa. Pass goes behind the Wayzata forechecker, and now Sowards has it. He rings it around near side. Schutz will try to get to it. Schutz chips it up and out, and they battle just outside the blue line. And now it's in offsides, and we'll have a face-off at neutral with 10:57 to go in the period.
Looks like we'll get a fresh 5 out here for the neutral zone draw.
Yep. Faust and Seppelt will be defenders. Kaminsky, Wydra, and Ison will be on as forwards. So Ison takes the draw. Lays for Faust. Faust fires it up now to Kaminsky. Kaminsky at the blue line. He's going to be offside, so he'll leave the zone. That should have been offsides either way. Kaminsky now has it. Lost it just inside the blue line, picks it back up, lost it again, and now they battle. Kaminsky fires it in deep. Wayzata will pick it up in the corner. Wydra and Ison attack, and now comes here to the near wall. Out to Wydra in the middle. Wydra on his backhand, couldn't pull the trigger. Wayzata's going to go to the box for a hold or a trip.
All right, first power play of the day. Their coach is saying no way. He called them down. I don't know how that's not a penalty.
I don't know. They've missed some. They've called some weak ones.
Yeah.
It's hockey.
Bergman's back on the point. Wydra in the slot.
Yeah, with Bergman gone, Chung took that spot yesterday, and now Bergman back. He'll take the top on this penalty or power play. Sorry. Puck goes behind for Wayzata. They push it around near side. Sowards will tie his guy up, and Wydra will pick up the puck, but just leave it for nobody. Now he gets his stick checked, and Wayzata picks that up. Wydra comes away with it. Wydra fires it up to Campa at the top. Campa back down to Sowards. Sowards has it at the half wall. Sowards looks towards Campa, gives it to him. Campa back to Sowards. Sowards looks. Sowards walks, leaves it for Bergman in the corner. Bergman has Campa out top. Campa gets a bouncing puck, knocks it down. Shot got through, got knocked down, and now we're in a race.
Break.
Wayzata has an opportunity, shorthanded. He drives in on Sheska. Shot and a goal. Short-handed goal for Wayzata. 1:18 remains in the penalty.
Campo is so far over, nobody else was back on the left-hand side, and that puck popped out. That's so long of a skate to try and skate somebody down, and he's getting mauled by the other guy. And then nobody could catch him. Great shot over Cheska's glove.
Yep.
Cutting the lead in half on the power play, not what we wanted to see.
So now the penalty or power play will change. I did not get a replay there, but and now it lays at the dot at center ice, and Kaminsky comes away with it. Kaminsky will turn it back in his own zone, go D to Bear. Bear looks back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky will look to do something here, give it back to Bear. Bear walks. Bear pulled it to himself, drives it across the red line, has it across the blue on sides, and he drives it deep in the corner. Has Schneider out front. Goaltender got a stick on that. Comes out here near side to Kaminsky. Kaminsky down low to Chung. Chung back to Kaminsky at the top. Kaminsky looks, goes down to Chung. Chung back to Kaminsky at the top. Back to Chung. Chung has it. He looks to the middle, tried to fire a pass through, and it got knocked down by Wayzata in the middle. And Bear will pick it up at neutral. Bear, D to Kaminsky. Kaminsky over to Bear. Bear up towards Henry. Henry, nice pass. One touched it up to Chung. Chung dumped it in deep, and he'll be the first to it. And he'll set it up. Chung has it in the corner. Goes to Kaminsky. Kaminsky walks around one guy. Goes down, and he'll get another penalty drawn.
5-on-3 for 17 seconds here.
Another tripping on Wayzata. He must have just poke checked and missed and got his skates.
Looked to me like
another
he was kind of falling.
Potentially weak call, but so for 17 seconds we're 5-on-3. We should score quick.
Campo kicked off the power play for his mistake. Incredible.
Face-off lays for Bergman. Bergman picks it up here top of the circle. Goes far side to Schutz. Schutz shoots. Nice save by the goalie, and he'll hold on. 10 to go in the 5-on-3. Wydra, Soward, Schutz are the forwards. Bergman and Varian are the D. Lays for Wayzata, and they walk it behind the net and ring it around here near side for Bergman. Bergman will stop at the top of the circles and walk it in. Go far side for Varian. Varian shoots, gets knocked down. They got a guy out high, and they push it ahead, and he has it. Walks in again on Cheska. A shot, a goal.
Back-to-back
short-handed goals. Two.
Same thing happened. Shot got deflected with only one man on top. Nobody home. Everybody was sunk down.
And the guy leaving the penalty box. I think if they didn't have that guy coming out of the box, we would have caught him. Yeah. But he had such a head. He had a half a zone ahead, and there's no way you're catching him there. So we're tied up now. 8:19 to go. And Wayzata wins the face-off, but it was chipped off his stick by Henry, and Henry pushes it all the way back in the corner. Wayzata will pick it up behind their net. He goes down. Now we're going to get another trip. The kid fell on his own. That was not a tripping. Like you could see clearly his skates were not in, the stick was not in the skates at all.
Makeup call.
And he just fell down because he misstepped on a crossover. And now we're going to go to the box, so it'll be 4-on-4. I guess they can't give up another shorthanded
I was going to
goal.
say maybe the ref did us a favor. I didn't see it. I was looking down at the stat sheet. Based on what I'm hearing from the fans, it was not a penalty.
No. I mean, he clearly toe-picked and fell down. Face-off goes to Wayzata. They push it up to the half wall, and now walk down to the hash marks. Good job by Kaminsky to take that away. And they battle there. 1:12 to go in the penalty to Wayzata, 1:45 to go to our penalty. Kaminsky fires it up towards Chung. Chung will chip it in between the defensemen, and he'll chase after it. It's on net. Goalie makes the save. Has to cover it up. So it's 1:02 to go on the penalty to Wayzata and 1:38 to go to the Henry penalty. And we'll have a draw in the O-zone for Kaminsky and Chung. Back
Good
to
draw.
Chung. Chung will bring it around towards Kaminsky. Too hard for him, and he'll have to chase. Wayzata pumps it behind the net D to D, and now tries to go up to the wing. They connect there on that pass. bounced off of Wayzata's skate, and now Seppelt in the corner. He gets knocked down. Sheska leaves it behind. Wayzata has it there. Wayzata 4-on-4 and controlling the puck. Barrel tie his guy up. He needs some help. Now it comes out to the point. He walks the line, goes D to D. This will be Chung to pressure. They go far side. He's got the puck. This is a 4-on-4. We're playing it like a penalty kill. Now it's Chung.
That was a nice save by Cheska to kick it up to Chung.
Yep, Chung at the red line. Tried to chip it in deep. Wayzata gloves that down. And now he'll walk across the blue line, out of his zone. Now fire it back into his zone for his defensive partner. Good stick there by Chung. Slows that rush down, and now it comes back towards Wayzata. Fires it up to the red line. Good stick by Kaminski to take that away. He's got Bergman in front of him. He can't handle. Pushed it back towards Seppelt. Seppelt has it just inside his own blue line.
Now we're on the short-handed for 35 seconds.
We're short-handed here. Seppelt steps ahead, couldn't find the handle, and now
Seppelt
it'll be
they're in
way offsides.
Something must be on the ice. Seppelt fell in that same spot again, and he fell on his chin. It looked like.
Well, hopefully there's AM here in 6.5 minutes is able to clean that up.
You got to figure something's on the ice. Kids don't just randomly keep falling right in the same spot too often.
Right. Puck lays at the face-off dot in neutral zone, and now comes back to Martin. Martin chips it ahead, gets it out to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Nice save by Sheska.
Nice
Rebound comes all the way out to the point. Got knocked down by Martin out front. He tries to find a stick as the puck bounces behind for Varian. Varian ties his guy up, but Wayzata on the power play gets a shot through. Out towards Bergman, and Bergman has some space now. Bergman slides it towards Eisen. It's in Eisen's feet though, and Wayzata takes it away. Wayzata, we're full strength now. Henry's back on, and Bergman has the puck. He'll ice it slowly, but it will be an ice. Good hustle there by Henry out of the penalty box, but just not enough to get there in time.
Well, boys need to calm it down a little bit. Just two kind of goofy plays.
Yep.
But according to the board, we're getting outshot 21-16. I have it somewhat close to that, but we've got to find a little more time in the offensive zone.
Here comes Chung. Chung pressures, turns the defender back up. He fires it in the zone, and they're in onside. 3-on-2. Fired off of Varian's skates, and now Martin battles at the half wall, comes out to the point. Shot gets knocked down. And there's a penalty on Wayzata. That's either a high stick, a cross check, or something.
Cross check. There's a lot of penalties in this period.
Yeah. He went right at...
Is that coach declining? Can you decline? Just kidding.
There were years I've coached, and I wanted to because our power plays were similar, right? You get a power play, everybody relaxes, and then you give up a shorthanded goal.
All right,
and
time to redeem ourselves. Let's go, Black! We're going to get one right here, Ryan.
All right.
Feeling it.
Power play here for Wider, Schutz, and Sowards, Kampa, and Bergman. Face-off glaze for Wayzata. They'll ring it around near side. He has it bumped by Wider. Wider has the puck, gets it out to Sowards. Sowards now down low to Bergman. Bergman gives it to Sowards. Sowards has it out to Kampa. Kampa looks to shoot. He does shoot. Rebounds loose. Still loose. Still loose.
Yeah! Woo! Nice hard low shot. Caused havoc out front. Sowards buries it. We needed that one.
Yes, we did.
How about me calling it finally? Now I'm 1 for 100. Puck came up to Camp on the top. He got that one right through. Goalie dove for it. Came right off the pile to Sowards, and he scores.
So with a power play goal, Osseo Maple Grove takes the lead with 5:20 to go in the second period. And we'll go back 5-on-5.
Everybody can breathe again.
Schneider on a faceoff. He lost to Wayzata. Wayzata has the puck D to D to D and back out of their zone. Now up to the wing on the far side. Bear ties him up. Puck's in the zone. Bear picks it up, gets it out. And now Wayzata has it here. Wayzata walks across the blue line, comes in onside. Wider turns him back towards the blue line. They'll go D to D far side. Shot got through and it's in the net.
Looked like it got tipped on the way in.
It absolutely did, yep.
That was a really nice play by their defenseman to make that escape move, send it across. If you watch, he evades our guys, pivots his hips, gets it across. He walked down, shot got deflected out front. Can't tell who that was trying to tie up, but
I think it was Bear trying to tie his guy up that got the stick on the puck.
Looked like it was righty. Either way, it deflected off of that grouping of people and into the net.
D to D to wing, and they're in the zone on sides. Shot off of Faust's shin pads, and now Seppelt has to attack in the corner. Battle with Eisen and Seppelt and two Wayzata guys. Seppelt had it for a moment. Now comes to Henry at the wing. Henry pushes it ahead towards Eisen. Eisen can't quite find it, and now it comes back to Seppelt. Seppelt has it. He turns it back near side. Off the boards towards Henry. Henry got it out of the zone. He'll chip it ahead. Rolling puck, not fast enough to be icing. Wayzata will pick it up. Bergman will meet him behind the net. Pass up to the wing. Eisen's on him. He chips it past Eisen, and here comes Wayzata 2-on-2. Faust and Seppelt back. Henry needs to pick up this guy on this far side. Good thing the puck got knocked down by Faust. Faust chips one out. The Faust flop is what you're calling that?
The Faust flip.
Flip. And now D to D for Wayzata near side. Out to the blue line. Seppelt can't keep it out of the zone. Shot goes off a Faust skate. And now to Seppelt. Seppelt pushed it off the boards, but not ahead and far enough for Henry. Eisen battles there. Henry has the puck. Henry chips it off the boards, and Wayzata has it first, but he's got Bergman right on him, and he bugs. Bergman can't quite get a, and now here comes Wayzata. We're making a line change with three of the forwards. Schutz is on, but everybody else is behind the play. Puck goes behind the net for Wayzata, and they are able to ring it near side now and pick it up. Too far for Schutz, but too far for the defenseman too. Now Schutz has an opportunity. He gives it to Chung. 2-on-0. Schutz shoots, missed the net. And now Wayzata with a stretch pass. Too far, icing, and we'll have a face-off inside the offensive zone with 3:16 to go in the second, tied 3-3.
Good play, having 2-on-0. He got the shot off. Goaltender made a good save. I thought maybe he'd slide it back once more.
I did too. I was hoping that's what he would do, but
I didn't see it. Did Sowers just bury a guy right here?
I didn't see it. I heard it. I didn't see it either. So Sowers will take a draw. Chung and Schutz with him. Chung pushed it back down to Sowers. Sowers has it in the corner. Tried to get it out to Schutz. Couldn't pull the trigger. Now he fires one across the crease. And Wayzata will pick it up there far side, get it past Martin. And now Varian's got a one-on-one with Wayzata. Shot. Treska makes the save, puts the rebound up behind the netting. And we'll have another draw in our D zone with 2:59 to go in the period. Still tied 3-3.
Right now on the board, Wayzata's got 23 shots against our 18.
Face-off lays for Martin. He pushed it ahead towards Chung, and they have to battle at the half wall. Wayzata came away with it for a second. Chung couldn't find the handle. Wayzata dumps it back in. Sowers will swing behind his own net, ring it around here near side for Schutz. Schutz tried to push it ahead, but he can't get it past the defenseman. It's out in the high slot. Now they lost it and put it in the corner. Wayzata has it there. He tried to go back, give and go, and now Schutz out to Chung. Chung, far side, across his own blue line, now to the red line. And he's going to dump it in off a shin pad, though. He didn't get it in deep. And now it'll be
offsides.
That's offsides, and we'll have a draw at neutral.
All right, 5 fresh guys, 2:26 left here in the second. Then we'll zam, as Ryan said. Wild second period, really. Us giving up 3 goals in a period is
Two shorties.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how often we've given up 3 in a period this year.
Wayzata D to D in their own zone. He'll turn it at the dot. Good job of Kaminsky to turn him back behind the net. He goes D to D again. No help there. Now fired up. That should be an ice.
Yeah, that is something they continue to do, is sending those wings high up through the neutral zone. Forces our D off the pinch point. Yep. And it's allowing them some pretty good zone exits.
Which to me means F3 absolutely has to get to the, if they go D to D behind the net, F3 has to get there, and we're just not getting there in time, and they're able to get it out. Kaminsky chases after that in the corner. It's in the skates of a Wayzata player. Kaminsky and Schneider fight over it, and they still battle, and now Kaminsky has it. Thought about taking it away for Schneider. Bear has it at the point. Bear fires a low one in. Stick. It went right on Schneider's stick. He couldn't find it enough to get a shot off, and it went wide. Now Schneider behind the net. Schneider, he gets pummeled in the corner, and Wayzata walks away with the puck. That's what happens when they put 2 on it and we only put 1. It's hard to take it away. Bear chips it ahead. He's got to wait for Wider to get on sides. Wider runs into Kaminsky. Schneider has it at the blue line. Fires a soft shot in. Goaltender makes a blocker save, and now Kaminsky has it behind. He's tied up. Kaminsky, now Wider comes in to help, and the puck lays in the corner in the feet. 1:29 to go in the period, and they battle in the corner. Still in the feet of the Wayzata defenseman. He's able to kick it ahead. Now Kaminsky tries to take it away. Bear steps up, actually that was Schneider steps up, takes the body, and Kaminsky has a little space and time. Gets it out to Wydra. Wydra couldn't get a shot off though, and here comes Wayzata. Wayzata comes across the red line, backs in on Kampa. Kampa takes the body, nice hit. Comes out to Wydra. Wydra now 2-on-1 if Schneider hurries, but Schneider's tired. He has to leave. Wydra splits the D, gets tied up.
Number 7 slash Wydra after the play. Ref likes to give him a conversation instead of a penalty. He's probably tired of throwing people in the box. I think our coach would like to understand why there wasn't a hold or an interference.
Or a slash at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, call one of the 3 penalties.
He had the trifecta.
Yeah. So Eisen will take a draw with Bergman and Henry here with 56.9 to go in the period. Faust and Seppelt play D.
Lewicki did not enjoy that conversation's result.
Nope. Face-off lays for Faust. He fires a puck on edge. It gets through to the net, and the goaltender finds the handle and covers it up. The puck was laying on its edge when he shot it, and it hit a skate on the way in and came in pretty soft. Eisen on the draw again. Eisen gets just pummeled at the dot.
I didn't know you could do that.
Puck still lays there. Eisen's still down. He kicks it out towards Henry. Henry chips it ahead to Bergman. Bergman can't find it, and they get it out of the zone. Here they come 3-on-2. Faust back with Seppelt. Shot gets knocked down by Faust. Seppelt gets it at the side of the net and has it behind. Fires it up to Henry. Henry's got a pinching defenseman. He fires it right into a body, and now it'll be Wayzata behind our net with 27 to go. Shot into Sheska, makes the first save, finds the second save, and then Henry takes a guy out on top of Sheska as they chip away at the glove of our goaltender.
How many times they
face off outside the zone?
In the hand. I mean, they were hacking and hacking and hacking.
Yep. Face-off should be outside the zone. Both defensemen came into the front of the net. If they drop below the top of the circles, that face-off has to come out of the zone.
You and the ref are in agreement. Good call out on the rules, Ryan. That's not a commonly known rule.
It is in the pros. They quite often gets...
I just meant by our viewer group.
So we do have 21 seconds to go. Our clock said 0, but here's Wayzata in their own zone. Comes to Chung. Chung has it in the slot on his forehand, gives it to Schutz.
What a play by Chung! Patience at the point. Delivers with a little pass over to Schutz. And puts it home. Let's see it. Good pressure. Chung held that point. Held. Slipped it down low. Woo!
Backhand in the back of the net.
Chung is a heck of a passer, that is for sure.
We need more of that. Yep. That's how we are going to, teams that clog up the middle, that's how we're going to have an opportunity. All right, that was Sowards, pushed it in deep with only 5 seconds to go. Defenseman will push it out to his wing. He'll just ice it. High stick by
I'd given Sowards a face-off loss off of that draw because he had shot it forward, but it was going to the other team. But really, I should have given face-off win because it turned out
where he wanted it to.
So good. Well, we got a lot of highlights or lowlights, if you want to call it either way.
Yeah, I don't have them all. I know I didn't get the first shorthanded goal.
All right,
this is our first goal. Martin down to Schneider, and Schneider picks that far side.
First period there, making it 1-0. And not long after, Mr. Henry, after a great forecheck from Bergman, separating the puck from puck carrier. Here comes Henry. Upper corner. Postage stamp, as the kids call it. Top right.
So then Wayzata got a shorty that I don't have the replay for, and then they get this shorthanded goal.
So I think Varian shot it, but it deflected off our own guy out front and came right back up to Wayzata, and they had a guy changing out of the box. He went back in, scored.
So that made it 2-2.
And then we went to the power play. No.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see what we got. It was
3-2, so I missed one here.
And it's that great escape move by the defender. That shot got deflected up front. Cheska had traffic on him.
It got tipped out front. I think one of the defensemen had a guy tied up, but didn't. And then we got this last one right at the end of the period from Chung to Schutz.
great teeth there, and just the patience. You could tell right away he wanted to shoot it, and then he just thought, no, he calmed down, skated in 5-6 strides, delivered that beautiful pass. Shots through 2 on the board, 24-21. I've got it at, what did I give him, 23? I have it at 27-21. So pretty similar.
Yep.
The period was marred with penalties, though. Be interesting to see what happens in the third when we're playing even strength a little bit more, hopefully. That ref seemed like he really wanted to take control of that game. I mean, even the cross-check they called against Wayzata on Martin, yes, he had his hands up. I don't disagree. But you don't see that called all the time.
Correct.
The trip that you said was Bantam,
Yep.
yeah, a couple of them, but there's probably a couple they could have called. So
Yeah.
either way, should be an interesting third. Remember, the last time we played him was 5-2. We're sitting at 4-3. Who's got more gas in the tank for the third? We will find out.
We will see. I have a feeling the conversation in the locker room isn't going to be super
Coach
upbeat.
Sawicki didn't look really enthusiastic about how they were playing on the bench
Yep.
and some of the mistakes they were making. So I'm sure he's going to reinforce that, and we'll be better in the third.
All right, here we go. We'll let the Zam finish up. Clock.
It's gonna be close.
All right, here we're back for third period action. 4-3, Osseo Maple Grove leads after Wayzata scored 2 shorthanded goals and a 5-on-5 goal there in the first 2 periods.
Well, I'm happy to say Soren and Christina made it back from Thief River.
Good deal.
As I mentioned earlier, they were in the championship against Roseville. Big shout out to Soren. I know he's watching the game right now.
Sowards will take a draw with Schutz and Chung. Martin has it. Martin looks to give it up to Chung. Chung had it at the red line, and now I don't know what happened here.
Helmet came off.
Oh, Sowards' helmet comes off, so he's got to leave the ice, and we'll have a face-off. We've got to replace the center here.
I wonder what happened there. If maybe sometimes the centers get their heads together.
Sometimes that happens, yep. So Schneider steps on to take this draw for Sowards as he tries to fix his helmet. And Schneider wins it back to Martin. Martin off the glass. He gets it out of the zone. And here comes Wayzata. They go D-to-D in their own zone. Fired up to the wing. He chips it in up to Varian. Varian has it just inside the blue line. Gets it out of the zone, and Chung will chase. Chung swings and misses. Wayzata chips it up to their wing, and they have it, and they'll chip it back to the defenseman. Schutz got a stick on that, gets into the goaltender, and he covers it up, and we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. We'll see what happens here if they leave Schneider, if they...
They switched the whole line.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
No, Chung and Schutz stayed. Now they're going to just put on Schneider's line.
Oh, I thought they... Oh, you're right. I thought they switched everybody when he went off.
Nope, they just left Sowards and for Schneider. So Schneider will take a draw with Kaminsky and Wydra, so a little change here. Martin and Varian stay.
They had this line one shift in the second period from what I remember.
Okay. Face-off lays for Martin. Martin will shoot it in. Kaminsky got a stick on that. Wydra fires it wide on a backhand, and now Wayzata has it out of the zone, and Kaminsky picks it up at neutral. Kaminsky wheels around one, leaves it for Wydra. He's got to wait because Kaminsky was in on offside. And now Wydra has it at the blue line. He'll just chip it in deep. Kaminsky and chases after Wayzata. They ring it around near side. Varian to hold with his skates. He kicks it ahead towards Kaminsky. Too far for him. And Wayzata has it out to Martin. Martin holds his own. Martin battles there. Kaminsky picks it up. Wydra will take it off the wall. Chip it back down towards Kaminsky. Now Schneider. Schneider chips it off the wall. He gets bumped there. And now it's out to Varian in the middle. Varian will pick it up. Chip it ahead, but not deep. Now he will fire it in deep. Everybody but Kaminsky changes. Wayzata has it. They come up here near side wing. Wayzata in the middle to the center.
Oh,
sticky puck in the water.
So wet.
And Eisen fires it in on net. And the goaltender will freeze it.
I don't blame the refs for wanting to get the game going because, as you were mentioning, we only have 16 minutes, 45 seconds left on the hour-and-a-half clock. But, I mean, the ice was soaked.
Yeah. It's real wet down here on the Wayzata logo at neutral. Face off for Eisen. He's got Bergman. He gets it back to Bear. Bear will ring it around for Henry. Henry will pick it up behind the net and look to slide it out front. Bergman skates that to himself, has it behind the net, and he fires it up to Kampa. Kampa shoots up high, blocker save, and now back down to Bergman. Bergman leaves it behind the net for Henry. Henry tried to chip it off the back of the net to himself. Good job of Eisen to take that away. Eisen battles in the corner. He goes down, and it comes out here to Bear to hold. Bear gets a shot. Tied up. Bergman's tied up out front. He takes one off the chin. Henry got a shot through, or actually Eisen got the shot through. The goaltender made the save and covered it up.
Players on both teams were battling against ice conditions there. You could see the puck behind the net just sticking by that Aaron Lowe advertisement. Last spot the Zamboni goes off here. So in theory, the wettest.
Sowards takes the draw, wins it back to Kampa. Kampa will ring it around down to Chung. Chung, it bounced behind the net there. Bear was going to pinch. Puck rolled loose, and now it comes out to neutral to Kampa. Kampa fires it back in. Not offsides, but got pushed back out by Wayzata. Kampa has it now, goes to Bear near side, back to Kampa. Kampa up to Schutz. Schutz backhands that one, tried to push it to Sowards. And now Wayzata's in the zone with speed. Both defensemen standing still, but Bear gets a poke check and knocks the puck loose. Bear, far side, nice pass out there to Schutz. Schutz walks across the blue line, fires it in. Sowards will pick it up behind the net. He battles there with Wayzata and can't find the puck. Now Chung's in with him. Chung has it at the side of the net. Got his stick tied up, and now a defender for Wayzata will chip it up and out of play, and we'll have a face-off inside the zone with 12-12 to go in the game.
the reason I were running up against it, look at all these faceoffs I've been taking in this game. I mean, it's a ton of faceoffs.
Yeah, it's a lot of penalties and a lot of offsides and icings and goaltender freezes. Face off for Schneider. He wins it back to Seppelt. Seppelt gets a shot through. Rebounds loose, and Schneider buries it. Nice job by Schneider to go to the net on a shot from the point and find that rebound and just laying loose there all alone.
He won the 52nd face-off of the game.
Jeepers.
On my count. I didn't see the goal because I was counting face-offs. Looked like we just had somebody go over the bench there. Oh, nice play. Who shot that from the point? Must have been Seppelt.
Yep, so Schneider got it back.
He jumped over into the bench, and it was a total disaster. Nobody caught him. And he fell all the way down, I think.
I've been...
I don't know that I love that celebration.
I've been zooming in on that celebration. This time I didn't, and
I
wish I would have.
Maybe you can get it off Live Barn and get that clip.
Faust with a big check here at the half wall. Up to Seppelt. Seppelt got it out, got kicked back in by a skate for Wayzata. Seppelt will have to retreat in his own zone. Seppelt chips it around. He gets smushed between two Wayzata players. Wydra can't clear past the defender, and now Wayzata has it in the middle. Opportunity to shoot. He pulls and fires.
We got so lucky the ice was wet.
Yep.
He couldn't pull and shoot it.
This is Faust. Faust rings it around towards Wydra. Wydra can't clear the zone again. This is swing and a miss by Wydra. Defenseman fires it in. It's off the post. Shevska doesn't know where it is, and it's in the back of the net. Guy standing all alone out front. And,
well, we got lucky the first time.
Yeah.
Nobody was watching. He was wide open. The shot got through, went off the post. Everybody was on the far side. Come on, guys.
3 opportunities to get that puck out of the zone, and it stayed in, and Wayzata is able to pump it home. Comes to Wayzata again. Here they cross the blue line. Lost the puck just inside the blue. There's a trip on Henry, and now we'll have another whistle. Too many sticks, not enough skating.
We're within a minute of the game clock. I'm imagining
we're not going to finish it now. No, too many whistles. I thought we had a chance, but it doesn't appear that we will. So we go on the penalty kill here with 11-21 and a 1-goal lead. Comes back to Martin. Martin battles in the corner with Wayzata. They chip it. Now they battle again. Sowards does a good job of not tying up since we're on the penalty kill, and he waits. They pull it up to the half wall, and they turn it back to the corner. They have it at the side of the net. Good stick by Schutz. Schutz has an opportunity to split the D. Can't find the puck and get through the D, though. They did a nice job of playing the body. Fired it here to the middle. They're in. Wayzata's in with some speed. They leave it for the defenseman. Go D to D near side. He walks in, leaves it down low. Give and go. Couldn't connect on the pass, and now Schutz on a race.
Oh, Joey's got him. He's got him.
Yep, Schutz has beat him with speed.
This could be the time.
Oh. Schutz shoots. Rebound lays for Schutz. Gives it up to Sowards. Sowards will shoot high and wide, and it'll ring around all the way to Martin. Martin's able to hold the zone. He gets bumped. Now Wayzata has it. They try to stretch pass up to the middle, and they're across the blue line onside. Tried to leave it for a trailer. Schutz swings and hits it, but it goes to the defenseman. He walks in. Shot to Shevska. Blocker saved. Martin now. Martin with a minute to go in this penalty. Sowards gets a skate on that. Sowards will chip it up to the blue line, but not out. Schutz will try to help. Gets it to the blue line again, but not out. Wayzata walks at the top of the circle. Varian gets a stick on that. Puck still loose out front. Lays in the slot. Still loose. Shevska finds it, and he covers it.
Another shot to our goalie, too.
41 to go. He better take them both here. He's going to take Martin for sure.
Slash our goalie for about the 15th time.
So Martin's going to go along with a Wayzata player, number 10 it looks like. They'll be coincidentals. It'll stay 5-on-4 for 41 seconds with Henry still in the box for that tripping.
When you don't have the numbers on the sleeves and they tuck them in like that, I mean they do have the numbers on the sleeves.
They do, but they're hard to see.
In.
Yeah. 10:02 to go in the game. 5-4 lead for Osseo Maple Grove, and we're still in the kill for 40 seconds. D to D pass out front. Shot through to Shevska. Rebound lays loose. Wydra kicks it out of the zone, and here comes Wayzata. They'll have to regroup at neutral. They're back in the zone now, on sides. Bear poke checks, tries to kick it to himself. He battles there. Wayzata pushes it in the corner. Campa and Bear switch. Campa goes after the puck. Bear ties his guy up, and it gets out of the zone. Lucky bad pass there from Wayzata, and Wayzata has it back in the zone though, and they'll chip it ahead on Sheska, bouncing puck. He finds the rebound and covers that up. 9.5 to go. 10 seconds to go in the penalty to Henry.
Our D are playing more physical, a lot more physical in the last 2 games that I've noticed. I've been back.
Absolutely.
I mean, even like Campa there behind the net, he hit that guy square. And that sucks for the forward. When you get pinched like that, eventually maybe you don't want to go down there.
Face-off lays for Wayzata. Sowards wasn't allowed to really get set because he was late to the dot. Wayzata will ring it around far side. They fired out. Sheska makes the save. Rebound lays loose. Nice stick by Schutz.
Oh, here we go!
Here's Chung. Chung, fresh out of the box. Walks in on the goalie. Shot. Nice save by the goaltender. And now it lays behind the net. Sowards swings in. Schutz looks for the puck. He fires it off the side of the net. Wayzata will ring it around. Bear to hold. Bear keeps it in. Gets it down to Chung. Chung hustles out to give it to Schutz. Schutz rings it around for Sowards. Too far for him. And Wayzata will be the first to it. Wayzata fires it up off the boards to a wing. Good job of Schutz to cut him off. Schutz fires it in the middle to Sowards. He couldn't handle, and Wayzata has the puck. They'll dump it into Campa. Campa at his own dot. Campa across his own slot to Bear. Bear chips it ahead out of the zone. Now Sowards to Chung. A little too far for Chung. Chung attacks but misses. And now Wider's on fresh legs. Sowards swings and misses, but Campa has the puck. Campa turns it back near far side and goes off the boards, off a skate. That's too many. Not a call. Now it's Schneider. Schneider to Kaminsky. Kaminsky shoots.
Oh, there we go! I think if you got one leg over the boards, it doesn't matter.
I think if you have one skate on the ice, it matters. I think that's the
rule.
rule.
Look up the rule.
I think it's a skate on the ice.
The fans are going crazy because
of the hour clock. The refs aren't even there to drop the puck, and they're screaming at our players.
I think Cohen got it.
Oh, they're yelling about the too many men, I believe. Which is true. I agree that it should have been a too many men.
Definitely hit a skate.
Yep, and I think it's a skate on the ice. This is Kaminsky, drives in, tries to drive it wide, can't find it, and now Kaminsky will go in the corner to get it. Kaminsky gets bumped there by a wing. Now defenseman comes in to help, and Kaminsky has to battle. All right, Schneider walks across the top of the circles, slides it over to Wider. Wider shoots just wide, and now it'll come out to Faust. Faust chips it ahead. Faust gets enough of the stick to take that puck away, and now it comes back to Seppelt. Seppelt over to Wider. Wider in the zone. Schneider will just chip it into a defender. He waits in his own slot. Now he goes far side wing. Battle at the blue line just inside, and Wayzata's going to make a change there, and it comes to the new guy that just got off the bench. Kaminsky battles, tries to pick up the puck. He has it. Kaminsky walks, gives it near side to Faust, and Faust will come across the blue line on sides. He'll fire it out wide. Rebound will go for Wayzata. Forwards were all making a change plus a D, and so now Ison's on, D to D for Wayzata near side. They fire it up to the wing. Henry tries to take that away. He can't. Faust tries to bump. He can't get enough of the body, and Henry will have to battle in the corner with 2 Wayzata players. Come over to the far side. Now this will be Varian. Varian off the boards too hard, and everybody...
I know you're not going to like what I say, but if you take some icings, we're in basically a running clock situation now.
Yep, absolutely. They might as well get it down to even. We could. I'm going to put our clock down at where we're at.
Even.
Yeah. So we only have 5:56 to go in the hour clock, so I'll try to get my clock down to that. Wayzata's going to leave late here, which helps us. 5:48 and counting. I'll try to get there. And now it's Wayzata. Wayzata at the half wall. They fire it into Campa. Campa chips it ahead into a shin pad and picks it back up at the half wall. He goes off the glass and it hit a stanchion and bounces right to a Wayzata stick and goes just wide. Campa battles there. Campa pushes it ahead to Bergman, gets out of the zone.
That was bad luck right there.
Yep. So the game clock's well longer than the hour clock, so I've got it matching up to the hour clock now, and I'll just try to let it run. Shot got through and it goes in the net. I didn't get much of a call on that, but I think the guy got to the outside on Campa, made a pass across, and I think it hit Sheska and went in off of Sheska's pad.
Yeah, Campa got beat to the outside. They were trying to dive for the puck. The puck hit something.
Yeah, it hit Sheska.
6'5", 451 running.
Comes back to Faust. Faust walks to the red line, gets it up to Soward. Soward's got it in the zone deep, and Wayzata will drive behind their own net. Leave it near side. Wing has it. He looks to fire it up. He does. He gets it up to the middle, and now good job of Faust to step up and take that away. Sowards gets it to Faust. Faust pulls it off the boards. Looks to go to the middle. Lost the puck to a Wayzata defender, and here comes Wayzata the other way. Sowards backs up Faust. Schutz fires it in off a body, and it stays in the zone for Wayzata. They'll leave it for their defenseman, and now try to walk around Chung. He does make it around Chung. Tries to go around Soward. Sowards bumps but doesn't get the puck. And now another opportunity. He almost pulled that around Faust, but Faust took the puck away. Faust fires one in off the goalie's mask. Bounces out front, and it ends up behind the net for Wayzata. Wayzata now off the near side, across the red line, off a skate of Wydra. And Wydra will pull his guy down.
We got lucky right there.
And it gets flipped out by Faust, gets out to the blue line, stays out of the zone, and they don't go off sides. They battle here. Kaminsky and Wydra. Wayzata's able to chip it back to their D, and he'll walk in the zone. Wydra bumps him. Faust picks up the puck, and now it goes off the boards. Wydra just hacked a stick out of somebody's hands, and now it's Schneider. Schneider lost it in the middle, picks it back up, fires it deep. Bounces to a Wayzata defender. Puck lays loose for Wydra. He fires it back in, and now we'll have a forecheck here with Schneider. Chipped up to the wall, and Wayzata will pick that up and get out of the zone. Wayzata tried to pass across through Wydra, and now it's Martin from Kaminsky. Martin up to Varian. Varian dumped it in deep, and now Wayzata retreats. 3 minutes to go in the hour clock. Kaminsky and Schneider forecheck, and it comes all the way out here to the wing, and he'll enter the zone on sides on Martin. He walks to the middle, leaves it for a trailer. Shot gets through to Sheska. He holds on. We'll have a face-off. 2:46 and counting in the hour clock, or in the hour and a half clock.
What would they do if he called a timeout right now?
You can't.
I know. Can you imagine?
This is Ison. Ison wins it over to Martin. Martin battles there with Wayzata. Now 3 Wayzata guys. Martin has the puck. He'll ring it around far side for Henry. Chips off the boards. Wayzata holds the zone. Right to Ison. Ison fires it up to Henry. Henry comes across the red line.
He's calling the ice. Wow.
Henry was 1 step away from the red line, and he fired it in deep. Goaltender's out. So with 2 minutes and 3 seconds and counting, Wayzata pulls their goalie. Sowards takes the draw. Face-off win for Wayzata. He looks to fire it in. He gets it in on net. Puck still loose. Sheska makes the save. He finds the rebound. And there's a battle up front. No harm, no foul. And we'll drop it again. 1:40 and counting. Face-off goes to Wayzata. He'll shoot. Got knocked down out front. Went behind the net. Now it's at the side of the net. Now behind. Battle there. Gets out front. Sowards goes down. No trip.
He got tripped.
And now it's out. Schutz races after it. Wayzata defenseman tries to chip it around him. He gets it to his partner. Wayzata has it. In their own zone, they go D to D. This is Schutz. Schutz takes that pass away. Kaminsky steps up. Can't find the handle. Now it's across the blue line on sides. Kaminsky will try to walk it back in his own zone. And now Wayzata picks that up, and they fire it up to the center. Nice pass. They're across the red. They get it into Bear. Bear up off the glass. Nice pass. Nice job of getting it out of the zone there. And it lays for Wayzata with 55 seconds to go. This is Wayzata. It's in his skates. He can't find it. Kaminsky does. Kaminsky pulls to shoot. Can't get a shot off. And Wayzata has it in their own zone. They turn. They wheel top of the circles. Look to the middle. Get a pass through. Past Bear. Bear has to battle. He gets a stick on it. Pushes it behind. And he battles there. Gets out to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Schutz swings, misses. Campa loses his stick. Shot's loose. Still loose. And it's in the net. That'll end the game, tied 6-6. A cold goalie goal there to end it. Wayzata ties it up at the end. What's that?
Did you get a replay?
I didn't. We'll see if I get one.
I wonder what happened if Campa and a stick in the front.
I don't know. He just went flying.
Out of his hands?
It went flying. I don't know. So they're 2-1-0. That's the end of the game.
They have final shots on the board, 35-29. They definitely outshot us in the third. I had them at 10, 20, 30, 32, 34, 30. I had them at 35. I had us at 10, 20, 28. So right on. Wild third, Wild second.
2 shorthanded goals, 1 5-on-6 goal.
That hurts in the district.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to win the district. So
Well, I think it hurts because how many penalties do we have? Because we have fair play point.
Yeah, we haven't lost one
time?
yet, but that might be our first one. It only
think.
takes 5, and I think we had Henry had 2, Sowards somebody else got a trip.
Yep, and then Martin had a coincidental.
Yep,
I'm trying to think who else
that's
is in
4.
the box.
I don't know if we had a 5th or not, so I don't know. Anyway, we play on Thursday against Edina at Mariucci,
Yep.
and if they play like this, we're going to get crushed.
I'm going to be coming in hot for that one. High school plays at 5 in Maple Grove. I call that game, so I'll go there and then
Try to get
Mariucci,
to downtown at 6:30 or whatever time it is.
Yep.
So.
All right, well, tie here from Plymouth Ice Arena, 6-6.
We'll see you Thursday.